people, welcome to another edition of WWE Immortals. And what are we doing? Well, we're here to tackle that Broccoli Legion's character, the Conqueror Brock Lesnar. Trying to get him added to the BadLadDad crew. Now, this is becoming a familiar format because I guess this is the best way that I can produce these for you. With these challenges, every single gold square that you see on that screen is an individual bout. If you manage to finish all of challenge 1, fair play to you. You get to challenge 2, you finish that, then you get a free bronze pack. You get to the end of challenge 3, you get another 15k credits. You get to the end of challenge 4, you get a silver pack. And then finally you complete challenge 5, and that's when you get your Brock Lesnar character. Now, so what I tend to do is I leave it one bout away from those 4 prizes, so you can collect those prizes with me. And that's what we're going to do right now. Now, I had hoped, there's 3 levels of character that you can get. There's a standard level, which we're on now. Then you go to expert level, where, as you'd probably imagine, all of those bouts become a bit harder. And then there's a nightmare level, which I have done previously. The only thing with this is it does take time. And as you know, there's other games that we're playing. WWE Supercard, FIFA 16, Jurassic World, the game. There's all sorts of things going on. So it's not always easy to give as much time as you would hope to each of your individual games. And that's kind of what's happened here. I was hoping to do a lot more. And I've still got 2 days. So I'm definitely going to have a go at the expert level once we've completed this. And if I do that, I shall make another video and show you how we've gone on. Anyway, let's get on with the task at hand. Challenge 2, Nikki Bella must be on our team. So let's have a look who we've got in our team for the time being. We just need to chuck a Nikki Bella character in there. Now at this stage, on standard level, it's not too taxing. In fact, it's not taxing at all. It's just a case of whizzing through the challenges. So if I just pick any old iron, but stick any old Nikki Bella in there, we should be able to do this quite comfortably. Certainly this Daniel Bryan character, I've just been playing on the online mode, which is where I've got some stronger characters in there. This is not going to take any time at all. In fact, by the time this is loaded, come on, and even by the time I get to the end of this sentence, we could well be at the end of the game. Let's look at that: knockout, and victory. See. So I had just about got to the end of the sentence, and there we go. So that's the end of challenge 2. That's a nice little step up. I tend to have characters, apart from the main character who's creating all the damage and doing the job for me, the other 2 I tend to put in cards that need powering up. But as I say, this is all really low level stuff and should be easily achievable from people. So we'll get a bronze pack here. Let's see who we get. Big Show, that's useful. I don't think I've got him as level 7. So we'll move on. What do we need to do here? Only bronze characters, was that? So I didn't even look, did I? Only bronze and silver characters, right. Okay, so we need to edit our team again. One thing that was a bit infuriating, we've just had the update for the new characters, including the Rock, a new Rock character. And whilst that was being released, and there's the Night of Champions gear cards that were also going to be available as part of the online challenge, whilst that was going on, we were earning double credits for a week. So any match that you completed and you earned credits for, you're actually getting double credits. And I was building up quite a nice total. As you can see here, I've got 243,000 at the moment. Now I was gunning for 600k. I was actually farming the day that the update came out, and was very much looking forward to trying to get one of those 600k packs. 600k packs where you get 3. Let's have a quick look at it. Actually, you get 3 rare characters. 3. Here we go. Contains a random selection of 3 of the most popular gold characters in the game, such as Evolved Randy Orton, who I've just got as a legendary 1. I managed to get another Randy Orton out of a pack not so long ago. The King of Kings Triple H and the Hand of Justice Roman Reigns. What a fantastic pack, but it's obviously costly. Anyway, downloading the update, it completely got rid of that doubling of the credits. So I was not happy with that. I was not happy with that at all. So we need to have some silver characters in here, don't we? Let's just put Page in. Doesn't really matter who we stick in, to be quite honest with you. Let's stick one of the fellas in. I'm not even going to bother doing any gear cards, am I? Let's stick a gear card on there. Just give them some extra clout. Let's take one of those. Yeah. So Night of Champions gear card to add to these would be quite nice. But I've still got a bit of work to do on the online front to get on with that. So for the time being, let's get on with this. So here we go. How have you guys got on? Are you still playing WWE Immortals actively? There's a few people I've seen who, once the main part of the gameplay had maxed out with the 7 pages of challenges, you're then really down to doing the online challenge and these character challenges. And I see people have sort of begun to taper off a bit. Complaining there's not enough of the main gameplay. Well, there's plenty to do with these challenges, getting characters, but I suppose if you don't actually know why you're getting more characters and what you're going to use them for, I mean, if you're just getting new characters to help you get more new characters, I guess you want to have something a bit more fulfilling than that. But I'm quite happy playing on. As I say, I wish I had more time with everything else that we've got going on. But then you could counter-argue, if the game was that gripping, then I would be spending more time playing this and not some of the other things that we were doing. But I do love this game. I love the battle aspect. I love the gameplay. I like the gear card aspect to it. Yes, I've seen people who have got a ridiculous amount of cash and gear cards that are absolutely maxed out. So, there's something dodgy been going on. You hear now and again about various backdoor methods of gaining coins and gaining these characters. But then, what's the sense of fulfilment there? I don't understand why people would want to do that, because you've immediately brought your way to the top. Where's the sense of satisfaction? I don't know. Anyway, let's get on. That should give us another 15k. Now, ordinarily, what I would do with one of these challenges is once we'd got through challenge 5, I would then go into the store and spend whatever cash I'd got on some new gold characters. I'm not going to do that this time around because I'm still going to try and get my way to 600k, and even if it's just like a 2-minute video, I shall then do a video saying this is what you can get for 600k. Right, Daniel Bryan must be on my team here, so we need to bring Daniel Bryan back. Daniel Bryan, oh look, there's Big Show. Let's just add him in. That brings him up to a legendary 5. Boost, give me his boost. That's very useful, thank you very much. Right, DB, where are you? Was it this one we had? It was, wasn't it? Right, now I know he's got his cards in because I've been using them elsewhere. In fact, no, actually what I did was I nicked this, didn't I? Let's put that back in. Right. Now, as I mentioned, this is going to take no time at all. So a little longer than the Challenge 2, albeit not too much longer. So yeah, have you guys, those of you who are watching this video who are perhaps not playing the game so much, what would you want to see in it to encourage you to play some more? Do you want to see more standard gameplay added so that it becomes maybe 10 pages of challenges rather than the 7 pages we've got? What would you do? Would you do you think there's too many characters now? Because it must be quite daunting if you come to the game fresh and you just see all of these characters, some of which of course you can't actually buy in the store anyway, even if you did farm the right amount of coins for them. Right, silver. Let's see what we get from our silver pack. We get Stonewatcher, The Rock. I think that's okay for me. Let's just quickly go to my collection. To The Rock. Now, is he under R or is he under T? What's he under? Under T. Right, yes. Nice boost, brings him up to Legendary 3. That'll do very nicely. And then let's go and get our Broccoli Legions. Our Brock Lesnar. What do I need here? John Cena's got to be on our team. That's rather ironic, isn't it? Right. John Cena. Where are you? Oh, yeah, don't go too far. Let's use that Dashing Rogue. Should we use Dashing Rogue? Let's use Dashing Rogue. Not, as you can see, I've got a lot of work to do on him. It's only level 11. I've not had him long, to be honest. Let's use that card again. The reason I keep chucking that in is it's a good basic damage boost attack. So it's an easy card to spot and to throw in when you need it. Right, here we go. Challenge 5. There he is. Conqueror Brock Lesnar, about to become the conquered Brock Lesnar. Right. Health Surge. Oh, I'm ready. I'm more than ready. I was born ready. Phew. Yeah, so this is our dashing rogue John Cena, who I've really not used. I don't actually think I've used him in battle. I think he's earned his way up to being level 11 just from being sat as a third player, a third cog in the wheel in a team that is doing the job without him. So I'm going to try and do this challenge just using him. But obviously he's not inflicting as much damage as perhaps he could have. In fact, the silver characters I've got in the team will probably do more. Let's bring Paige out. What can she do? Oh, tappity tap 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 tap. Heal Paige. Right, heal Paige, having some rage. I could, of course, have just loaded my team with characters who could have whacked through this in no time at all, but then it becomes a bit boring if you just do it in 2 punches. It's nice to give a run out to some of the characters you don't use very often. And as you can tell from the level of some of these characters, these aren't characters that I use very often. I tend to find there's either the best bronze characters I've got, because I've got 3 on Legendary 7 level, and then it's the gold characters. I don't tend to use the silver characters an awful lot. So there we go, Broccoli Legions has been downed and is going to be joining our crew very soon. Like now. So thank you, Paige, for doing the job. Confirm. Come on, Broccoli Legions. It's now part of the BadLadDad crew. The challenge resets itself. We get 25 more credits. So I've got 45 credits. That's enough to take me through the first 3 challenges. And a bit of a way through challenge 4, assuming you don't lose a single match. So I've got no excuses. There's 2 days to go. I've got plenty of time. I've got plenty of credits to be going on with. So I better get on with it, hadn't I? Don't forget, if you want to find out whatever videos are coming out at whatever time, please follow us on Twitter at BadLadDad. And if you really want to, and we'd really love you to, please subscribe down below. Leave your comments. I do my best to answer as many comments as possible. This is all part of the community. We're all encouraging each other to play these games and do the best that we can. Tell me your tales. Tell me your experiences. Just come and say hello down below. Subscribe, and we will see you very soon.